Hi, I'm Christy Clark and I'm joined today by top designer Corinne Bradd. She's here to dish the dirt on the jam-packed September issue, which is on sale Friday the 3rd of August. It's just £3.50 and if you ask me, it's an absolute bargain, so go out and get your copy. Corinne, you've got all the gossip for us?
I have indeed. It is a great issue this month. We've got some beautiful backing papers from hot off the press. I mean, they're really lovely colours. They're like a stylish vintage look with a distressed feel to them. I can't wait to actually get going with some projects on them. But Amanda Walker's already beaten me to it with this lovely lacy designed gift set. I've got a bookmark here, there's a gift envelope and there's some cards. And they're colours that are suitable for men as well as women.
Yeah, they are gorgeous. So what else have we got to get our teeth sunk into?
Well, we've also got a brilliant free card making CD on the front of the magazine. There's 100 card making projects on the CD. There's 50 quick tips solutions. And there's also 400 exclusive backing papers for you to download. I've just printed some off here. In fact, I've printed quite a few off here. I got a bit carried away. But we've got 3D decoupage prints. There's a whole assortment of backing papers.
So all this is on the CD?
Yeah, there's
and it's
400,
free.
yeah. And it's so simple. You select the image that you want on your PC, you print it out, and because the images are saved as JPEGs, if you want to change the colour scheme of it at all, and you've got a decent photo editing package, you can just manipulate it and change the colours of it. It's really easy.
Crikey, well, it sounds like you've got a bit of a crafting library at
Yeah.
your fingertips there. So what else have we got coming up?
Well, Jane Carade has made a contemporary geometric themed alfresco dining set. There's also a tray in the project, but we've got lovely napkins here and a plate.
It's gorgeous colours.
They're sort of sea green colours. I mean, they are beautiful. And then Brenda Harvey's got busy with her exotic oriental set. I mean, the silk on that mannequin is fantastic. She's made a covered jewellery box and some cards. And if you look at the work that she's put into it, with the embossing and the beadwork on there, that really is, I mean, again, the colours of that are beautiful.
I mean, this would look good on any dressing table, won't it? It's fantastic. So what features have we got coming out? What can we get?
Well, the newest member of the Craft Beautiful team, Jenny Hall, has done a 10-minute guide on sugar crafting, and that will get you ditching the dirt and reaching for your apron. So if you're thinking about doing your own wedding cake, Christy...
No, I'll start dropping hints again. Mental no.
We've got a useful look at the world of scrapbooking, which is still growing in popularity in the UK. You know, behind the scenes, look at why people scrapbook and the best ways to do it and products that are available. So if it's something that you've not got into yet, have a look for that one. And also, do you remember the needle felt project that we did a couple of months ago?
Oh, with the dogs?
Yeah, there's a look at more felting projects because you can buy it in a myriad of colours. And you can make jewellery with it, you can decorate your clothes with it, there's all sorts of things. So that's, I'm quite looking forward to reading that one myself.
Fantastic. So, I mean, we discuss Crafts Beautiful every month, and it always seems full and exciting, but this month it just seems jam-packed.
Well, we seem to get
a CD on it as well.
We seem to get more and more. I mean, if you have a look at September as the month as well, we've got a Sizzix Sidekick starter kit that's up for grabs. I know you were looking for one, weren't you?
No, I did have a look at those because I talked to you about it, didn't I? Got my eye on one of those. So if anyone wants to donate one, no, they do look great. So, but one thing I'm pretty excited about today is the project you're doing.
Well, what I'm going to do, if I've got time, I'll try and do a couple, but I'm using some of the papers that come from the free CD. What we've got here is there's some iris fold sheets, and normally when you do iris folding, you have an aperture card, you place it face down over a plan, and you put your papers on the inside, and you don't see the look of it until you turn it over.
Right.
But the way that Chris Warner's done these iris fold sheets is you actually do it on a flat surface. I mean, you know, you've got butterflies and you've got flowers, and it's all really neatly planned out on here. So, first of all, you cut all your elements out of the sheet, which is what I've done here. I have started on this already. And if you keep your plan to hand, so any loose ends that you've got, there's also a frame on there. Any loose ends you've got in the end, you cover it up.
Oh, right.
So I've got started on this one already. I'll just check it's the right way up, otherwise I'll get lost. It's a bit like doing a jigsaw puzzle, really. If you're any good at jigsaw puzzles, you'll be fine. All the pieces are numbered on the back, and what you do is say you cut them out, you lose your ruler, no, there it is. I found the easiest way to do this so that you don't get white edges is to just place your ruler across the image, fold it up and then fold it back. Okay. What you will need to do is just trim off the little white pieces here. Don't worry about any white pieces on the back there too much, because they'll be covered. Okay. Have a bit of glue. And just don't glue the folded edge, because what you want to try and do is get a three-dimensional effect.
Yeah.
So if you put it down flat, it's going to look too flat. Now this is piece number 17, which goes here on the plan. And what's quite nice is most of them have got the corners on there.
Mm.
So you can first of all line it up there, line it up to the top. And as I say, it's like a jigsaw. So as long as you've got your flower petals, so they match, it should be okay. I'm just going to do these other two bits, and then I'm just going to show you how the frame goes on there.
Oh, like I said to you, I haven't done iris folding before, but it's, you know, after today, I want to at least give it a go.
It's much easier than it looks. I mean, when I first did iris folding in the conventional way, I thought that, you know, it's far too complicated. But it is actually, it's just a matter of keeping count. As long as you know where you are on your number count, then it's so easy. Right, this is piece 18, which you then put down here. And again, just line up your leaves. Okay, now the rest of the pieces I've already folded just for speed. What you do need to do though is make sure that each time you're getting it in position, because obviously you're now not following the original square that was on the sheet, you're now following what you've put down. So you don't want it to go on skew too much, which is where it's really handy to just keep checking the image as well as the corners. I'm not going to bother putting the last four pieces on. What I was going to show you is the frame. And the frame is on the sheet. I'll show you one
Oh,
here.
they've included that as well?
Yeah, the frame's on the sheet.
Well, that's
So all you
handy.
need to do is cut it out. Just measure how big your frame is.
Mm.
Cut a piece of card that's the same size to strengthen it, and then just wrap your frame over it. Stick it in a bit of glue. And then what you can do, you can either use 3D tape to place it over the card, or just an ordinary bit of glue, which I'm going to use at the minute. I tell you, I would be lost without these dry glue sticks.
You love your grit sticks, don't you?
And then if you just place it over the top, what it does is it really neatly covers
Yeah, all
those
the
loose
edges.
ends.
Yeah.
And you've got the three-dimensional effect. You know, you can see, they call it iris folding because it's like the iris of an old camera.
Right.
The way that it sort of closes up and opens up. And there's another one I've done here, which is on the butterfly one, and this is like an angular,
That's
like
lovely,
a
that
long
one.
oval iris.
This paper's gorgeous.
Yeah, this is one of the backing papers as well. The other thing I wanted to show you as well is the tea bag folding. Here's a tea bag fold card I've done before. Again, one of those things that looks really complicated until you actually get down to it. But really, with tea bag folding, all you need to do is to cut one of the squares out of the tea bag sheets, and as I say, again, you know, there's a whole host of tea bag papers that you can use. And then, if you fold it diagonally so the pattern's in, unfold it, fold it in half that way, a bit like origami,
Yeah.
and in half that way, yeah, then you should be able to just close it up like that. So you make a little square,
Yeah.
and then, let me just check the ones that I've done before, yeah. If you open it up like this and bend this side to the middle.
Look at me getting right in there.
Yeah. And that one to the middle. So it creates like a three-dimensional, almost like a kite shape. And then what you need to do, if you get a few more of these, I've done these in two different colours because the effect is quite nice. You can do them all in the same colour, but I quite like doing two different colours. And then all you do is you slip one into the other. Now you can either do it that way to make
Oh my god, I love
a
it.
star, or you can do it this way. Hold on a minute. See, the way that you assemble them gives you a different pattern each time. The other thing you can do, I mean, to be honest, you can even do one way and one the other. But it's great, you know, if you've, especially if you've got kids at home who fancy having a go at crafting, because they've got very nimble fingers.
Yeah.
So you can just carry on playing with it. It's like origami, but it does produce a really nice, again, three-dimensional card.
I must admit the tea bag fold looks like good fun.
Tis.
Really good fun. Oh, well, thank you for
That's all right, thanks for having me.
Corinne, and showing us that. Now, I'm sure you want to get started as much as I do, and the September issue is absolutely jam-packed full of fun, especially with that CD. You need to get yourself a copy. copy. It's just £3.50 and it's out on Friday the 3rd of August. I hope you enjoy it as much as we do. Take care.